Everybody. Man, I know the title was messed up in my first live stream and I had to redo it. I forgot the tags, forgot the thumbnail, forgot the damn hashtags, bro. So I kind of had to redo everything. But we back now. Even though the first title say DJ Academics, we're talking about Poetic FLAKKO getting exposed by this dude from Just Clips. It seems he have all the information about the Poetic FLAKKO more than we do. So I'm gonna get into this situation where he talking about what FLAKKO is hiding from the people, and him saying that he really got a stepbrother, saying this character this guy is talking about is not really him. So we will be breaking down the situation on that. We got DJ Academic reacting to Drake getting disowned by his hometown. We got Melissa Ford trying to expose DDG for having the internet gang up on his baby mother. Do I agree with him? No. Do I agree with her? Hell no. And one thing I do want to say, even though the night is ending, is happy late Father's Day to all the great fathers out there, bro. We deserve it too. We deserve the moments just like the mothers. And I hope y'all had a great one. I know I did. But look, let's get into this guy exposing Poetic FLAKKO. Let's go.
I have to say this for legal reasons. This is a theory. This is all alleged. I have no clue if any of this is
Allegedly.
factual outside of what I've read and what I've watched and heard out of Poetic FLAKKO, aka Frederick Jala's mouth. Now my theory is that Frederick Jala and David Jala are the same people. I think Brandon might have a similar theory or a similar suspicion, which would explain why he's turning against his supposed friend so quickly. We've seen him be very loyal to his Wavy-way brothers, but not so much to Frederick, not so much to Jala, right? So why is that? Is what led me back into the rabbit hole of the Lush One phone call stream, infamous phone call stream with Suspect and Gina, even though they were both heavily intoxicated, so they didn't really contribute much. But Lush, I believe he was still in his sober era. Shout out to sobriety, Lush. I hope you get better. Um, but regardless, Lush did some good work that day until it got derailed by FLAKKO's web of lies. They asked some very good questions before FLAKKO started getting his little bag of tricks. So we're gonna revisit that after we check out Brandon turning on FLAKKO on the No Jumper news. There was a lot of moments from was it the news from the Thursday show? Excuse me, not the news, from the LolCal live show. It was actually a good Thursday show. I was wrong. It was a very good one. It should go down as a classic at some point. It might be on the back end though. So yeah, let's get into these clips. I have a little like montage style set up for you guys to sit back and enjoy the show. I will not talk until we get to the part where I've put together a little timeline, like history class. We're gonna go through the whole history of the supposed David Jala, because my theory, and if you dig deep enough, there's other fans with the same theory, is that Frederick Jala and David Jala might be the same person. That David Jala might have changed his name after getting into some trouble. In the college days, he ended up changing his name. This is all theory. It's all alleged. I do not know how to find out if somebody changed their name legally, or if maybe he never changed his name legally. Maybe it's just going by that and presented fake documents from MacArthur Park to get hired at No Jumper. This is a very common thing in the underworld of most cities. There's an area where you can get all the fake documents you need to get legally employed, even if you don't actually have all those requirements, or in order to hide from your employer certain things that might make you a questionable hire, which is why I believe Adam was investigating FLAKKO in the first place. He put that bag on him with a 1090 Jake, and he paid Lush probably next to nothing, but Lush put in a lot of work that day on that stream. So anyways, without further ado, sit back and enjoy this alleged show.
Laura and Adam has all done did what? Gave a what? What we do already for you?
It's already given a drop.
So what FLAKKO ain't did
I
yet?
told her though.
We talked about it.
At 2 p.m. today.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. It do look like everybody on the cast is kind of ganging up on FLAKKO. And I know a lot of people that be popping up on here. I don't want to say a gang or nothing like that, but the people that do be showing up saying that I'm like being an advocate for Poetic FLAKKO, bro. I can give a fuck about this man. I just look at the good stuff he be doing online. But far as me being a team FLAKKO, I'm not a team FLAKKO, sir. Not at all. Not at all.
It's the barber comment.
No, you told me that 3 days ago.
Bro, he canceled on
You said you was at the barber.
No,
and you got the New York the neighborhood fitted hat on.
Bro. No, he canceled on me. Right up ahead because it has bad rap. You feel me? Like,
you dropping that much. But you got them fitted.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to feel me. Come on now, man.
I thought you wanted to be from
you got a
neighborhood.
tether hairline. You got a tether hairline if I've ever seen one.
Nah,
hey, listen, that motherfucker sitting back. You down there almighty suspect. I thought his shit was bad. Your shit is whipped out. Hey,
No Jumper political show. Do it bi-weekly, bi-monthly. Brandon is positive role model for the No Jumper, Young and Eggers.
These dudes are not that young.
Hey, you know what?
Everybody losing their hair in this bitch. How young could they be? Everybody losing their hair in this bitch. How young could they be?
That's FLAKKO. Is that FLAKKO? Is that FLAKKO when he was skinny? Look, we got a skinny FLAKKO, y'all. We got a skinny FLAKKO in the building, man. Crazy, 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 crazy. He LIB. FLAKKO LIB? Hey, I was locked up with a couple of them LIBs, boy. The Africans.
Let me ask you some questions. Okay. So you're born in Liberia, correct?
Yeah.
And how old were you when you moved to the United States?
Bro, I forgot. Probably like 2 or 3.
Okay.
Around them.
So you were a baby. You were like an infant.
Yeah.
Right.
Head right lunch. But also too is like, bro, like so having having an employer as an immigrant, right? Like you have to give out like certain like documents, right? So Josh and Adam and them, you feel me, you know, and like have like my ID, green card, social security number, right? So like all of this is like verifiable information.
Do you know approximately what year you moved to the US?
Like 0102, like I'm not even sure, you know, right? But bro, like thing is this though, right? Is so I think the main question that everybody wants to know from me, right? And like I'm going to address it real quick, right? Is you not from you not from North Dakota, like you capping, bro.
Wait, hold on. Right before you get into that,
wait. We're not letting you steer this one.
We know we know you as Frederick Jala. Do you have an alias of Minyango Tokpa?
Bro, right. So look, again, like my full name is Frederick Minyango Jala. You feel me? Now, after college, I changed my Facebook name, right, to Minyango Tokpa because my mom's last name is Tokpa, right? So when I changed it.
Hey, now that you come back to this story, you think about it, bro. FLAKKO was a lying piece of shit. FLAKKO was a lying piece of shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He was a lying piece of shit. This whole time, if this story is true, this man changed his name to change his identity because he didn't want to get looked at as them type of dudes he was. Okay, who is this dude? Do he know him? Like, what's the background story on this situation, bro?
It's to just not be found by, you know.
Okay. What is so? How old are you, and what's your date of birth, month, day, and year?
Bro, wait, pause, bro. You asking mad federal questions.
Hey,
right
that's
now,
what.
you feel me?
What year did he graduate high school?
That's what they with him.
I'm not gonna like give out like again like.
Okay, what year did he graduate high school?
And all that shit, right? But I do want to address, you know. But the one thing that I called for, right, was niggas saying.
Then what's his real age?
About being from like North Dakota, right?
That's his real age.
Right. Right, because you know, I feel
since you can't say your birthday, well, how old are you?
Shit, right? You feel me? One, that's not true, bro. Like, I've never kept about being from.
Me too. Like
your $40
go to
holler said
jail.
you throwing Diddy parties.
Huh?
I said your $40 holler says you throwing Diddy parties.
Yeah, man. Hair, listen. One, a woman can never extort me because I'm so bro. I move so fucking.
Man, gotta extort you. You just give it up.
No. I'm talking about I'm talking about also like Shannon Sharp shit because bro, I just move so fucking careful. Again, when there were like chicks like I think working here, bro, ask them, nigga, bro. If Riley was,
I want y'all to be honest with me. I don't know who all on here. Hey, do y'all think FLAKKO be buying pussy? I think bro be buying that. You buying that thing, man. I ain't gonna lie.
over here, or let's say if the other chicks working here, I would never be in the same room with a woman alone. Meaning, if everybody walk out the room, I'm walking out too. I just don't know.
So you're impervious to being played by a woman. And you're
never be in the same room with a woman alone. Meaning, if everybody walk out the room, I'm walking out too.
Bro, she got the chills as soon as FLAKKO said that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The chills, bro. You see her that leg rub. Damn show ain't a rib rub. That's a damn leg rub for sure, man. For sure. Like she bad. Nervous. Like, what's going on? What's up with dude? Like, you know what I'm saying? She looking like, what's up with dude? Like, it's dude that you is not the what at the bay. Like, straight up. You not the what at the bay, so leave it alone. All I'm saying, bro. Like, that's how she looking at this nigga, bro.
I just don't know.
So you're impervious to being played by a woman, and you're never gonna put yourself in that scenario?
Laws meaning, bro, like there's no type of infinity plea. There's none of that, bro. Like you do that, nigga.
Where?
In Liberia.
Did the child soldiers tell you that?
I thought you was talking about here.
No.
Y'all out of there?
Literally in America,
y'all out of there?
over
You out of here,
90% of the people that are arrested are intoxicated during their arrest. So over 90% of people arrested are intoxicated on some.
Is that a fact?
Yes, look it up.
Okay.
Yes.
But that's no excuse though.
Yeah, that's definitely not.
That's no excuse.
The whole point.
Wait, why not?
No, that's the whole
Because
point.
you're making a reasonable decision to get intoxicated, like to take drugs. You're responsible for anything that happens afterwards. Because if that was the case, we could all just get fucked up and just kill anyone we want. Right. I was off the liquor for Henny.
Right?
No,
if I take K2,
I think that's why every time you like go to court and then they like give you your time and they say you can't smoke weed or you can't drink or any of those things, they think that's the reason you committed that crime because you was off the weed or you was off the liquor, bro. So I end up doing this. Like, bro, nah, bro. Most of the time, the drug doesn't have nothing to do with the reason you went to go commit those crimes, bro. Let's be real. Them facts. Them just big facts, bro.
Just like
wait though.
If you take K2, you already made a bad choice.
No, but like,
anything that comes after that's on you.
Right? Like,
that's on you. You decided to get out your mind. You was in control of your mind when you got out of that shit.
Yeah, I think it's the decision.
I'm on K2 and I'm like literally like hallucinating. I'm thinking I'm like a dragon. I'm shooting.
Think of a dragon.
And,
A dragon with guns.
And I killed somebody because that's how like my cousin I think got off because she killed her 2 kids
allegedly.
Wait, what?
Hell? Yeah, man. Yeah. Look up Kula. She was in Delaware.
Mm-hmm.
She lived with her boyfriend at the time, and she just had like a newborn, and they gave her like she was on like medication for like the postpartum, all type of weird shit.
Yeah.
And the medication for the postpartum,
like what?
I guess made her drown her newborn and like her like.
Hold on, listen, hold on.
I'm saying, bro, lock her up.
FLAKKO, hold on. But that wasn't a choice. That was determined by the doctor.
Yes,
so that's
prescription versus recreation.
So recreational, that's your choice,
bro. Yeah,
so that's a difference.
FLAKKO, why do you argue points that you already know are totally different? Never mind.
All right, so that's a lot to unpack. So we'll get started.
Damn, bro. What the fuck, cuz? I ain't gonna lie, FLAKKO. You looking bad, gang. Holy, man. See what we have here, man. Let's see. We just gotta see, bro. At the end of the day, we just gotta see what's going on.
From the beginning.
Leg rocket, no chief.
Saying FLAKKO's hairline is messed up, and he's hinting at FLAKKO possibly being older, I believe. Now also the picture from 2012 April, where he's standing next to his friend.
He was skinny as hell.
This is where it's up to the audience to decide. Do you think FLAKKO appears to be in the 7th or 8th grade in that photo, or do you think that he looks like a shorter high school senior?
Bro.
In my opinion, that looks like a photo of a 5'4" to maybe 5'6" high school senior, and I could see, FLAKKO has said that he's played on the tennis team, that he was a good athlete on the tennis team. He was really good.
I was in prison at that time, 2012.
A tennis team. Honestly, it looks like he could have even played like a little Darren Sproles type of running back on the football team.
Okay,
but I guess he didn't like being hit, so he switched to tennis.
Said every time I was the only nigga in there. Niggas was looking at
that does look like
bro.
a high school
shit, nigga. I fucked my
student,
shit up.
In the photo,
your head, man. That head.
Now moving on,
motherfucker, man.
We got into the infamous phone call. Not much recapping needed to be done there. I think the court docs popping up does enough speaking for us on how things started to string together. And then we transitioned on over to FLAKKO saying he'll never allow himself to be alone with a female in a room at No Jumper. In particular, the very first person he brought up is very famously in a relationship with Yuri. He brought up Riley. The victim in David Jala's court paperwork was in a relationship. The boyfriend was working. He took a break to come and help her. I guess the pizza restaurant is right down the street from the campus, because the court docs, when you read the whole thing, he got there in 3 minutes, got to the dorm room in 3 minutes when she called asking for help and saying, "Get your hands off of me," on and so forth. And I feel like in that clip we saw like a PTSD style reaction from FLAKKO. Sounded like he was speaking from a place of trauma. Now, you could argue that trauma comes from seeing his brother's life get destroyed. So now he's like super afraid of being in a similar situation, and that would make sense. But it would also make sense that maybe it's his own personal PTSD that was slapping him in the face right there. Because my thing is, if he didn't do no weird shit, why is he that afraid of himself? It seems like he's afraid of himself. And this is just one of the times that he's recently said, "I don't be in none of the rooms alone in No Jumper. I'm not about to get Shannon Sharp." Is it in again? I don't know. This is all speculation. This is all alleged. Moving on though, we have talks about how his cousin got away with unaliving her own 2 children. This one is truly disgusting. Not that any of the other stuff isn't, but this is crazy. His whole family, he said it himself, just earlier this week, that his whole family is on some bullshit, and he's the only one that's clean. That's according to him. And yeah, his cousin unalived her 2 children, RIP to them, and she was able to prove that she was off prescription drugs. But see, they made sure to point out, well, FLAKKO, that's prescription, so it's not really the same.
Looking to make 2025 the year that you create your best tracks? With Splice, I'm starting the year right. For just 99 cents, I unlock millions of samples, presets, and loops to fuel my creativity. Whether you're just starting out or a seasoned pro.
Somebody choosing to intoxicate themselves or to smoke some weed and then, maybe go into a dorm room of somebody that you've talked to once or twice and, drop anchor, drop your Chinese food on the floor and drop anchor and start forcefully filling on somebody and ramming their head towards your crotch. That's what David Jala did. So is David Jala the same person as Frederick? I don't know, but it would be nice to see some proof that to clear Poetic FLAKKO's name. I feel like it's in his best interest to maybe prove that he is not the same person as Frederick Jala, because there's nothing other than this court case that can be found on David Jala. On this David Jala, there's a lot of David Jalas, but this particular David Jala, there's really not much information out there on the guy. There's no social medias at all, and yeah, so we're left here to speculate, and that's why this is a fan theory. Nothing here is factual. Now moving on, we read David Jala's paperwork, and he tried to use that same excuse of that. It seems that he tried to use that excuse. Oh, I was off the weed, so I wasn't in my right mind. I didn't actually commit these crimes. It wasn't me. And on top of that, it seems like the court had the clear the possible excuse that, oh, he had a tough life. He came from Liberia. It was a war-torn country. It seems like he tried to use every trick in the book to get off, to beat this case, which he did not. The main charge stuck. David Jala did end up getting charged with a 4th-degree felony sex charge. All right, so this timeline kind of maps out the potential of Freaky Frederick actually being David Jala, same person. So arrives 2002, 2003. I'm not going to read it all through with you guys. You guys can pause this and read through each bullet point yourself. But it's important to note that anywhere from 6th grade through 12th grade, he must have been held back at some point. I would assume that it was due to speech. He being David, we don't know for a fact that this is Frederick, but for the sake of the theory and the also important photo, that the last little breadcrumb that was left on the internet from Jala's early social media days, that 2012 photo with Monty, it helps us to be able to paint this theory out. Anyways, back into the alleged theory. Let's see. So we're gonna fast forward to 12th grade, right? The second 12th grade, 2011 through 2012. That's when he graduated high school, David Jala. And then we know this because in the court paperwork, it maps out his college transfer history, because that's important. Without transferring from Cleveland University the first time after the freshman year, he transfers to Ohio University. The green and
they got this
logo. I think they're like the Bobcats or something. He went to Ohio.
Bro, they got this nigga whole background record, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like his whole shit's like any information on Poetic FLAKKO, bro. And he's saying it's his stepbrother name. They got the same name. He ended up changing his name, bro. That's tough.
University, and then he came back because he said that it was too expensive. So he came back to Cleveland University, and that little twist of fate is what made him even be in the same dorm as this not the same room, but the same complex as the 17-year-old sophomore girl that was assaulted. So yeah, that all is important. The Cleveland University to Ohio, back to Cleveland, and then
as the
2014,
17-year-old
15,
sophomore.
his time in college gets cut short, or I'm not sure. Maybe he finished still, but the charges stick. A year later, in 2015, who's 16. Really, in 2015 is when the case was closed. And so yeah, this is the timeline, and the main thing that helps us be able to tie all this together is that photo. And Poetic FLAKKO lies a lot. He's lied about where he was from in the first place. They had to call around and find out, the information they did find out, and the questions that Gina and Suspect did kind of ask real quick. They didn't get much time to talk.
Bro, you got all this nigga information, bro. Damn, bro. You got all this nigga information. But why, bro? Like, what you on? Come on, man. He crazy as hell, bro. And I get it, man. And dude can sue you. You can flag me, a motherfucker, from talking shit or being disrespectful about your video on Poetic FLAKKO. My shit's a little different, bro. I'm just saying, like, why you dudes getting into it over clickbait shit when you just trying to expose the man, his old background? I understand he's still getting recognition off of No Jumper, plus his podcast, plus his platform in general. Look at Shark Tank. He just got a plaque doing it on his own, bro. Poetic FLAKKO still living in that No Jumper mindset, bro. At the end of the day, he's still gonna get more recognition for fucking with No Jumper, bro. Like, let's be real, man. So, with the situation that going on with FLAKKO is the main reason No Jumper still popping. Do I agree with that? I feel like it tribute to Whack 100 and Unc. What's that dude name? Unc 187, whoever his name is. I don't even know how to shit, whatever. So, dude, and people that's go on the platform, bro, at the end of the day, gang. Anybody that go on No Jumper platform just because it's Adam 22 No Jumper, no matter the fact that people don't like Adam or not, bro, motherfuckers still going to want to go on No Jumper, bro, so they can still get that recognition. And I feel like since Poetic FLAKKO got his platform going on, plus the situation with No Jumper, they said they went broke, but bro, I don't think they really went broke. I think motherfuckers was just lying so they can get some more recognition on they shit, bro. A lot of niggas just be saying shit, bro. I'm starting to see shit, bro. Instead of just talking and we in your eyes and seeing, paying attention, bro. Hold on, bro. That shit ain't making sense because a motherfucker say one thing and then the next time they gonna say a whole different thing. And I witness niggas saying it. Just like this dude saying it. I rock with motherfucker like King AK-47, but I've been seeing some shit with him, bro. It ain't looking good, bro. He talk about niggas that only got 3,500 subscribers on YouTube and said he did that shit in a year. I get it, but niggas ain't talking shit. Niggas ain't making up shit. Niggas ain't gospeling, bro. Niggas really just trying to talk this shit, bro. Like, speak real. Like, don't just say some shit. Cause I guarantee, bro, if I say some shit and then I say some different shit, bro, motherfucker gonna know I'm lying. A motherfucker could unsubscribe to my shit right now, gang. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's unsubscribe right now because I'm definitely not like one of them ones, bro. Especially the ones I was looking up to, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's just like the ones you look up to, bro, you start seeing the clown shit, bro. It's not the same, you know? What J Main say, it hit different, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. We on here, man. We still got the DJ Academics Drake situation. Gotta get into that. And I want to see what Melissa Ford said about DDG getting the Haley, his baby mama situation and the internet coming at her crazy. So I definitely want to get into that. So we got a few topics to get into, man. Y'all gonna be coming in and out, but we definitely talking. We talking, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna be talking on this bitch. Ain't no clip videos, man. We gonna be splitting them videos. You hear me? All right, so let's check this out, bro.
But they did
shout out to
ask,
Just
well,
Clips,
how old are you?
man.
When did you
On the
graduate
clip.
high school?
Hold
So
on.
keep on.
Shout out to Just Clips on the clips, bro. No cap. Hold on. Let's get into it.
On the No Jumper office and stuff, they had these same suspicions back then. I know Adian Pun did a long phone call with them as well, where they had their suspicions and just couldn't quite put it all together. But so that's why I made this timeline here, is so that we can all look at it, at this theory all together and see, okay,
I rock
this
with you, my dog, bro.
but it is
an actual government passport that you are actually gonna get, but it's not in your name. It's not.
Hold on.
But it's a legal passport that you just paid. Like somebody at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, you paid them like $1,500 to like 2 racks. You get the passport that's, again, is legal, but it's in a different name, a different identity. Right, including like the biometrics is completely different as well, right? So hence you could scan blah blah. Hey, it's not me, right? So hence once you get your passport from one of these like third countries, now me, I'm Liberian, so I'll just get a like a Liberian passport that's in a different name. You feel me? I will hop on a plane and I will go to somewhere where you can extradite me.
All right, so I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like somebody who knows a little more, like a little too much detail than just being creative. There are particular prices and whatnot, like kind of knew the exact price, my boy. So I'm gonna close this out by saying, there's a clip around. It's like
I ain't gonna lie. I think motherfuckers just trying to. I'm not saying they trying to get clout off FLAKKO, but dude got damn near 300,000 subscribers, bro. Like, let's be real. Dude got 300,000 subscribers, bro. So y'all really need to go over with a motherfucker like that on the internet. Nigga, he damn near, hey, y'all better, hey, man. Y'all ready to go with a motherfucker like that on the internet, bro? You serious right now? Come on, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Dude got a little power, man. He got a little power on this internet. He can move around. We can't move around like that. We gotta hit the alleys, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. We can't move around like that, bro. We gotta hit the little cuts, bro, until we hit the main streets. We hitting the cuts right now, bro. Like, you can't really get on the level like that with a motherfucker, bro, because he got the power, bro. He got the resources, so he gonna know what to do. He gonna know what to say about any situation. You got a problem or you got some old rumors about him, bro. They definitely gonna get you, bro. Them lawyers is gonna get you, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Lawyered up too, bro. So your paper gotta be ready when you go to war with these internet niggas, bro. I'm not gonna lie, cause they got a bag, bro. They got a fucking bag. I'm trying to tell you, man. So if he was planning on going to war with FLAKKO, this dude that made this clip, bro, I'm telling you, bro, you better be lawyered up or something, bro, because the internet is on your ass, bro. They on your ass, boy. I ain't gonna lie. They on your ass, my boy. It's just over with for you.
Behind the scenes kind of clip where it was just Snuggie, the blue-haired girl from Chicago, and FLAKKO. They're sitting on the couch in the No Jumper News recently. This is, just weeks ago, type of recent. And he says, oh, I'm a 27-year-old millionaire. Now, that raises the antennas, because if the charges stuck for David Jalla in 2015, and David Jalla was 21 years old at the time of those charges sticking, then the court document also says that David Jalla arrived in 2002. It says he was 9 years old, but the only way this math makes sense with his schooling history is that he actually was 8 years old in 2002.
I ain't
Now,
gonna
my
lie,
explanation for
bro.
this little discrepancy would be
What y'all on,
oftentimes
gang?
Africans
What y'all
don't
on,
necessarily know
gang?
their exact
What y'all
age,
on,
especially
gang?
when they immigrant over
What
to
y'all on,
America.
gang?
I
What
can
the
only
fuck
speak for
is y'all
Americans. That's
on,
my only
bro? What the
experience with
fuck is
dealing
y'all
with
on,
African
bro?
immigrants.
What the
But
fuck is y'all on?
the ones that I've come across throughout my life,
my boy?
they
is
don't
you
always
on?
know their exact date of birth because they don't
What
have
is you on,
birth
boy?
certificates
What's
and
up,
things like
man?
that when they're born.
Like, my boy.
Just kind of like you're born and you
Come on,
go,
big dog.
go about vibing, just
Give me
living
that
life.
light share.
And whoever keeps track
In
of it
there,
for you keeps
for
track of it for
real,
you up
bro.
until the time when you can keep track of it. So there can be a slight discrepancy on the actual age. But the only way it made sense was that 2002 is the starting year for both
Big
David
dog
and
shit.
Frederick.
Fuck
Allegedly
these niggas,
Frederick.
man. You see what he said about FLAKKO, so man, he got a whole bunch of shit on him. He even got another clip of something what he said about the poetic Flockster, bruh. So they even got a no jumper clip even reacting to the situation that was going on with FLAKKO. But I ain't gonna lie, I think 35 minutes of this situation is long enough for me. I'm thinking about moving on to the Drake, Kendrick, DJ Academics reacting to the Drake getting disowned by his own hometown, bro. So you already know we got to check it out. We definitely got to check it out, bro. So let's check it out. You know what I'm saying? Go to my
because we're not sure if Frederick is actually, who he says he is. So 2002,
yeah, man.
Frederick.
Drake got this on by the hometown, bro. DJ Academics reacted to it. I watched a little bit of it, not gonna lie. Fuck what these niggas talk about. I definitely checked it out, gang. Hold on, what's going on? On some high shit. What you on, my boy? You too high? You too high?
Generate meaning notes with AI that gets your business.
Y'all have weird accents. Y'all style is from like 3 different countries, Jamaican, Somali, everywhere. That's when I realized I'm like, yo, these niggas think that
HoneyBook manages everything: proposals and contracts, project management, and payments. I used to spend over 12.
That song was dissing all y'all niggas. But then that's what I realized. I'm like, I spoke to a lot of people from Canada. They said, yeah, niggas in Canada, they don't have no shared identity. You see the West Coast, I'll give them this at least. They do have a shared identity. Canada don't know what's going on. Again, this is not a Drake thing. If you're saying that, by the way, listen, I call a spade. Big W for that. This is how you should do it. I went there when Drake performed back to back in Philadelphia. I'm hip hop at the end of the day. When he did that, I said that's how you're supposed to do it. Perform your biggest song, dissing that man in his own city. He can't do nothing about it. That's that W. That's how you crystallize it. Dot did the same. I think he should have went crazier 6 times. I don't know if Drake could say he's a 6 god if this is how it's going down. This was last night. I was in awe. What is going on out here? Now, granted, obviously, we're not saying Kendrick don't have fans in Toronto or Canada specifically. But what I realize is that I don't think people understand the idea and the overall themes that went behind the battle. This idea of they not like us. I want to let all of you Canadians, no nigga from the West Coast think any of you Canadians are like them. So to see y'all like, it's like the ones that's dancing, they don't think y'all like them either. They just did a robbery on y'all. Now, granted, again, Kendrick makes great music, so there's nothing wrong with just go support his music. But to watch people celebrate, it's not about Drake win or Drake loss. To watch somebody celebrate.
Hey, do y'all think Drake, like, he lost bad or he just lost like a little bit, bro? I don't know, man. I think Drizzy got, man, dismantled, bro. Not gonna lie. Drake got dismantled in this beef, bro. Like, seriously. He did. And it's over with. And it shouldn't be nothing else said about this Kendrick Lamar and this Drake beef, bro. It should be about Joey Badass and them other ones. It should be about music at the end of the day. Man, him giving up, finally saying, fuck it, give up throwing the white flag. That's what he should do. What else can he do, bro? At the end of the day, bro, he got to make another song. Now he got to make up for them accolades that Kendrick Lamar served him, bro. Like on some real shit. He have to. He's gonna have to, bro, at the end of the day. Drake, I've been seeing that too, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. It been kind of looking, it's looking bad for Drake, bro. He gonna have to come out with a lot of shit. He gonna have to come out with a whole new summer anthem, bro. And it should have been about music, not nothing personal. But let's be real. Drake took it there first when he said something about his wife, bro. He said something about that man's wife. It was over with. Kendrick went in go mode, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He just went in go mode on that boy. Now he gotta come back. Hopefully Drake come back. Drake fans be hurt calling me broke. I'm like, damn, bro, what you want, yeah? If you have 4 kids, you'll be broke too, nigga. Oh, some real shit. Fuck you talking about, boy? Little goof ass niggas, man. Of course you'll be broke, boy. Motherfuckers expensive, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? The bastards expensive. Fuck you mean? Shit, nigga. Okay, do your thing then, pimp. Fuck you mean, Pete? Shit, but it's over with for him. That's all I said, bro. I ain't saying nothing else. I was just saying, bro, like, yo, king, man, he have been served, bro, on some real shit. Your king been served, bro. It's over with for him, man. So I don't see nothing else coming up for Drake or nothing like this. You see DJ Academics, he pretty much said it, bro. Y'all just gotta listen, bro. Watch and pay attention.
The idea of kicking the back end of your entire cultural and existence, I looked at Toronto as a place that was lost last night. I said, wow. Yeah, you see, I identify with people from Toronto. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm Jamaican. It's a lot of Jamaicans that migrated to Toronto. Toronto is really a mixed hub of a lot of different races, cultures, you know, and oftentimes, you know,
like,
comment, Americans are, they'll be like, yo,
let's go up,
there's no Canadian guy. Why they talk like that? Why they do this? It's the reason why when Drake got in hip-hop, he never used his original accent for a long time. So when I hear...
What if recording high-quality content, editing like a pro, and streaming like a star
This is a great Father's Day gift, man. I fuck with y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, bro.
was as simple as hitting
a song like Not Like Us? Again, I know something like you're making it more than what it is. Yo, if you're talking about Drake and Kendrick, the shit been over.
Bro. I appreciate it. Love.
I was definitely gonna give the
dead homies, I appreciate
cherry on
shit.
top of the
hey, I'm generous to this love
because yes, you performed it in the city.
Viewing this bitch,
but
bro.
To watch,
shout out to y'all,
Canadians.
For sure.
I just want to tell all y'all Toronto niggas, the idea of Not Like Us, none of y'all are like what them niggas is talking about. None of y'all. It's the reason why it says I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga. Canada has strived so long to be pretty much a city that's seen and accepted. So to see them laugh and dance to their own demise, Drake, I got to keep it a being with you. It's time you start claiming Houston. It's Houston time. It's Houston time. Drake, you got to leave Canada in the past. It's Houston time. It's Houston time. It's Houston time. Now,
did you hear him? Bro, did y'all hear what dude said? Did you hear what Academics said? Did y'all hear what Act said, bro? Go to Houston. It's time to Drake. It's time for Drake to go to Houston, bro. It's over. It's over, man. You're done. You're finished, bro. Go to Houston. Take your ass to Texas, boy. You got to go to Texas, bro, at the end of the day, man. I ain't going to lie. Canada did them wrong, bro. I ain't going to lie. They got the weekend. Yeah, they got party next door. Them niggas should be good, bro. I ain't going to lie. Bro, them niggas should be straight right now. They don't need nobody else. Man. They good right now, bro. They straight. Drake go to Houston. Or Dallas. Shit. I'll go to Austin. Shit. Where? Be the new king there, bro, because it's not looking good. Kendrick said that. And then they said, one more time. One more time. One more time. Like, damn. It's like that? Sheesh. Yeah, the disrespect been real, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The fuck? Fucked up, bro. It's over with for Drake, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get shirts land. I'm not gonna lie, man. Okay, bro. Fuck is they talking about, man? Let's make the brand now, man. Let's start the brand now, bro. While we on this bitch right now. But hey, look, man, we can go continue with this video, man.
They might do it in Houston, but at least in Houston, it's a different story out there. But watching the Canadians sing a song or sing songs that was denigrating their whole existence, I sat there and think, who do the Canadians think that this song is? You know, the West Coast helped Kendrick win the public sentiment of this battle. You know that the fact that Drake's from Canada and people look at y'all like, who the fuck are they?
He can say that.
That's why
I guess
Drake didn't have that much support. And y'all supported this. Yo, Toronto, y'all are cooked, bro. Y'all are cooked. I can't even lie to you. Y'all are cooked. Yo, Drake, it's time to claim Houston, bro. You gotta claim Houston, gang. Go claim Houston. Nah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think the Toronto Raptors gonna win a championship for the next 40 years. This is a curse. The Blue Jays won't win no more. Toronto basically just said a West Coast. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this.
Damn.
And I still think Joey Badass giving the West Coast hell is
it's a burrito, boy. It's a wrap. For real. It's over with, man. But he's still gonna be rich as shit. Drake's still gonna have that motherfucking bag, bro, at the end of the day. So he should be good far as the money good, but far as the hip-hop culture, bro, they not fucking with Drake, bro, at all. They not fucking with Drake. I don't be hearing nobody say, hey, man, put that new Drake on, though. I definitely don't hear nobody saying, put that new Kendrick on, though, man. Hey, but hey, I be hearing motherfuckers be saying, put that YB on, though. A lot of motherfuckers. Including myself, bro. For sure. But, man, let's finish checking out this clip, though.
It's still because of that nigga Kendrick talking about he coming into New York, kicking out the buildings like he's Snoop. No, nigga, you ain't doing shit. You see, New York is a prideful place. Last night, I saw Canada get emasculated. We're not talking. The battle with Drake and Kendrick been over. But the nigga dissed y'all exact existence. If you live in Canada today, from Toronto, think about you as a person, as a hip-hop fan.
I'm going to make a beat for NBA Youngboy. We're going to Output's new plugin co-producer, play your beat. It's going to analyze it. G minor, and then describe what we want. Funky electric organ. It's going to give you samples that fit perfectly with it. Yes, drag it in. I'm going to click show similar samples. Yes, that's what I wanted. Co-producer comes in a bundle called Output 1, which includes co-producer, arcade, movement, portal, and thermal. You can get all 5 of those plugins starting at just $9.99 a month. So if you want to try a 7-day free trial, the link is in the description. Let me know what you guys think of the beat. Check out Output Co-Producer and the Output 1 bundle. The link is in the description. All that's left to do is play the beat.
Don't upload your videos to YouTube. Upload to Restream, where we will live stream it to YouTube and all your platforms at once. Get ready for 5 times more engagement and views. Oh, the algorithms love streams and engagement, rewarding you with even more views. While you, sure that works, upload and stream from Restream.
The nigga says, you're Drake. To Kendrick, you're Drake. Okay? To the majority of people who like music, you're Drake. You're not like everybody else. You're from Canada. That's how they look at you. I don't look at y'all like that. I love y'all.
Damn, I can't even see this ugly ass nigga.
Watching y'all sit there and parade to it, I said, they might be right. Them niggas might be right. Drake, you got to start claiming Houston, bro. You got to start claiming Houston, bro. It's over. You got to start claiming Houston. Yeah. Watching that disgraceful output by Canada last night, I realized that, like, I won't say Canadians got no pride, but them Canadians in that building had zero pride. Nigga, I would at least censor myself on certain lyrics. Even if I was a fan. Hold on now. If I'm a fan of you and you dissing, you said all these Jamaican bitch niggas. I'm like, hold on now.
Yeah, I like this little one.
I realized them niggas had no pride last night, man.
You don't like this
no
shit
pride.
decent.
Because I asked y'all the question. Y'all think Drake could go over there and say, yo, the West Coast ain't got no this, the West Coast ain't this, da-da-da-da-da, and West Coast niggas sing to it? Nah. Even if they like Drake, they just won't sing that. Canada, Toronto, I'm gonna holler at Trump, man. Y'all got to become the 51st state, man. After what I seen last night, y'all need some exercises in pride.
Even
this is where we from.
Even DJ Academic said that DJ Academic's been riding with Drake, bro. Even he's saying this. If he's saying this, bro, then you know it's over with for Drake, man. At the end of the day, man. It ain't end of the road for far as making music, but bro, he gonna have to go a different lane. It's gonna have to be slow music and pop music and music people can dance to, bro. At the end of the day, that's what he gonna have to go by. And I feel like that's the lane and that's the that's the shit he gonna have to be pushing, bro. Let's be real.
Fuck that other shit. It ain't even about Drake. But y'all don't got it. So, y'all might as well just fold on. Y'all could come in after Idaho. You know what I mean? Yeah, we just adopt Canada. That shit was crazy last night. W. I keep saying dot. You got the second night tonight? Perform that shit 6 times. There's no pride there. There's no Canadian pride. There's no Canadian pride. Just perform that shit 6 times. If I'm dot, I would perform every day. So I don't even perform no other song. Just to let niggas know. That nigga's on the stage just violating Canada the whole time. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga, Big Pac, turn in his grave. What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Again, it's not about, if y'all want to say the Drake, Kendrick shit, that's a dub for Dot. I gave Drake a dub against, I call it spade a spade. I gave Drake a dub for doing it in Philly. I gave Drake the dub for doing it in Philly. But trust me, Philly niggas got some pride. If there was a song that said all these bitch ass Philly niggas, they're not singing it like that. It's not happening. To me, when I listen to that shit, both Euphoria and that, the idea of they not like us, a lot of it is Canada, which, by the way, he literally spells it out. This is what a lot of niggas think about Canada, not I. They think y'all niggas are culturalists because when they hear y'all, they hear Jamaicans.
Damn.
When they hear y'all, they hear some of y'all beats sound like the UK. They hear y'all, they hear other places. That's why Kendrick say y'all run to this, y'all run to that, y'all run to this, y'all run to that. And that's what people think of Canadians. It's crazy. No, I'm sorry. Not me. I love Canada and I love Toronto. But last night I realized, and it's not all Canadians and Torontonians, it's the niggas that was in the building, they're culturally clueless. They don't realize that Kendrick is dissing their entire, he's dissing Drake, 100%. But he's dissing their entire existence. After that, Drake, You better start claiming Houston, bro. That shit's over. That shit's over. I don't want to hear no more. That shit's over. Disgraceful. Shit was disgraceful.
Hi, my name is Jamie. I work at Popular Pace, and I'm going to take you behind the scenes on how we work on influencer campaigns with top brands all over the world. Come on. Step number 1, nailing the perfect brief. You want to know exactly what you're looking for coming into a campaign, whether that be awareness, conversion, or even just some beautiful content that you'll be excited about and your audience will be too. Step number 2, finding the perfect match.
That shit was disgraceful. Disgraceful.
Just one second. What you say?
And if you say this ain't about where you from, it's just about who you are.
You good.
It's the reason why he said, you think the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga? Yo, Pac was born in New York. Yo, Toronto, who y'all got? Cardinal Official and Bieber? Shout out to Weekend. That's what y'all should say. You think Toronto gonna let you disrespect Drake, nigga? Yup. Yup. That's crazy. So don't tell me the nigga wasn't using identity and where you from politics. The nigga says on the song, you think the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga? I think that Oakland show gonna be a last stop, nigga. Can't even lie. I think that Toronto show might have been Kendrick's best show. Shit's crazy. I can't believe it. Toronto niggas is something different, bro. It's something different. I gotta call top 5. It's Toronto niggas is a special breed. I've never seen this before. You can't disrespect Detroit and go perform that in Detroit. Won't happen. You can't. Yo, let me tell you this. You couldn't disrespect Chicago and go to Chicago and perform it like that. Fuck no. Nigga, you couldn't even do it in Broward County and go down to Miami and do it. But Toronto, different place. It's a different place. I don't know what's going on in Toronto, but God bless y'all. God bless y'all. After I seen that, I said, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Let me see. I gotta try to call top 5. That was crazy, John. That was crazy. I gotta call us a spade, bro. That shit was crazy.
He ain't even answer.
I ain't gonna lie. I watched that shit last night and I said, yeah, I think it's time we move on. That shit's over.
That's what I said, man. It's shit over with, bro. It's time to.
That shit is over. It's time.
It's a wrap, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's time to move on from it, man. I ain't straight up.
They let an LA nigga go to Toronto and called him the king.
Man,
well,
gotta let it go.
But
it's time to let it go.
The lack of pride is astounding. I'll leave it there.
At this point, it don't even seem real, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It don't even seem real, bro.
I was just disappointed.
He get accolades, all that, bro. Like, man.
Nigga, I looked at that and nigga, I'm so hip hop. I looked at that and I was like, all I heard Drake fans did, they had a karaoke outside the event. Chat, last night I realized I think I'm the realest nigga in this shit. Nigga, at least I popped out and show niggas, nigga. Nigga, I went behind enemy lines. Nigga, I popped out and show niggas. It could have went left, right, center, up, down, right, or whatever. I popped out, nigga. Didn't give a fuck. Nigga, last night they said,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's time for Drake to move on. It's time to let it go. Move on from that situation, P. That shit dead. Ain't nothing to it. It's not real at this point. It feel fake. It feel pushed. Push from the people, man. Like, bro, it can't go down like this, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, hold the fuck on. This shit look written. It gotta be. Man, fuck this rap beef, bro. This shit ain't about shit. Kendrick won. Kendrick ate that nigga, bro, at the end of the day. It ain't nothing what he can do no more, bro. Y'all motherfuckers keep talking about Drake about to come out with this new album, this, that, and the third. Like, bro, that shit dead, bro. It's about time to let it go, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Let that little situation go. But Gimmons. DJ Academics gave us his reaction to the Drake getting mishandled by his home crowd from the Kendrick crowd, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, my reaction to this, bro, I think Drake should do what DJ Academic said in the beginning of the video, the clip that I showed y'all, and he should just move to Houston. Go back to Texas at this point, bro, because Canada, they really disowned him, bro. At the end of the day, bro, they really disowned. That shit over with, though, man. I ain't gonna lie. But this last situation I want to get into, DDG getting checked by Melissa Ford on the Joe Budden podcast, bro. What the hell? 1 hour's in the live stream. I was going to end it. But, man, we're going to get into this topic, man. Might as well. Let's get into it. Let's sip our water bottles. Let's go. Hold on now. Hold up. Wait a minute. I got to go to it. My bad. My bad. There it go right there. Who we got?
Like that. Oh, we got to go in and talk about.
All right. Is that a white boy?
After the breakup being completely disparaging of her making his claims, etc.
Shout out D5 Clips on this clip, man. Straight up. Shout out them. Appreciate it. I'm going to be reacting to it. I do not own this disclaimer.
Et cetera, et cetera. Also, when he went on, when he started talking about the fact that she was, preventing him from seeing Halo, he did this on his streaming platform with his millions of viewers, creating like a hashtag free Halo. What does that do? That encourages your audience to go to her and start bullying her without any of the facts other than the ones that you just presented, which are.
Hey, bro. Was DDG fans bullying his baby mother? Why would they bully that man baby mother though, bro? I'm confused. Can somebody help me? I don't know. Can somebody help me, bro? He was really they was going to her chat disrespecting her. So I could see a DDG fan saying some disrespect, maybe on Twitter, bro. Bots, anybody, bro. It could be anybody saying these things, bro. Hold on, let's check it out.
Are up for fucking debate.
Damn,
whoever's right, whoever's wrong.
Hold up.
Creating like a hashtag free Halo. What does that do? That encourages your audience to go to her and start bullying her without any of the facts other than the ones that you just presented, which are up for fucking debate. Whoever's right, whoever's wrong, it really is. It's gotten so fucking messy. Nobody even knows. But my stance is he comes off as being so fucking wildly stressful to deal with after you've just had a baby. I'm standing 10 toes down on Hallie's side. I don't even have to have all the facts. The fact of the matter is she had a baby.
That's
she has
on brand.
No,
Shocker. Yeah. Plot twist with
it's
this.
because that's just
I don't
how
think
I
you're
feel.
wrong, by the way.
I
Some
think
of your reasoning, maybe. It all seems like messy shit to me.
it is very messy shit, but at the end of the day, you have a young girl who's trying to manage a career, manage a relationship, have a baby, and then, there's debates on how long postpartum actually lasts, but it ain't 6 to fucking 8 weeks. It's a really long time for women to start feeling any semblance of fucking normalcy. And she's in the public eye. She has a baby daddy who's going to the fucking world to get a sense of validation or to get them to agree with him. Like, that is wildly stressful. So maybe she did have a manic, episode where she's saying a bunch of fucked up things in text. Why is she being judged on her worst moments when she is in the most vulnerable fucking state? And that is why
I ain't gonna lie, bro. On some real stuff, that's the only thing I did not agree with. You showing text messages of her situation, of her going through it. She probably going through something mental, bro, at the end of the day. And you having kids, and what's that shit like, bro. Especially having like 4. Like, you be like, oh, I know that situation, bro. Like, so I did not agree with him on that note, bro, of showing just so you can get your son. I get it, bro. We gonna go all out to try to get our son, especially if you ain't got the money, the resources. So, but with him, he got the money and the resources. He really could have did it a different way if he really wanted to get his shorty back, because he could have had his lawyer really fight for him to get his shorty back, but he really didn't, because he's pretty much let her get away like he have no bag when he got the fucking bag, bro. Like, let's be real. Why the fuck is you acting like you don't got the chicken when you know that motherfucker balking, man? What the fuck?
going to be on her side. And also, he wants to file a restraining order. Child, she filed one first. It was granted. She don't want to be around you. This is the same motherfucker that went to her house, keeps going to her house unannounced, breaks into her house, takes a picture of her bed to let her know that he is inside your house and can get in your house whenever you want, and then rips out the camera systems. How fucking safe does this girl feel?
There's allegedly.
Okay,
allegedly.
One thing, his order was what he filed was so that she can't.
Damn, she was getting off on that nigga, wasn't she? Like, goddamn, what you on? What you on, bro? Like, damn, he trying to get his son back. But, bro, he didn't have to say what he said at the end. Now he just got to wait from court and see how that shit play out and see how much child support he gonna get and see how much time he gonna get with his son, bro. At the end of the day, he gonna have to keep fighting, bro. If he fight, he'll win. If he give up, man, you just lay down and take the beating, bro. You pretty much a nobody, man. At this point, you just motherfuckers just beat the shit out of you, punch you. You know what I'm saying? Take your lunch money, bro. All that, bro. Extort you, bro. Don't let nobody treat you as a fucking extortionment, man. Excuse me, I'm high. My bad. Especially a baby mama that'll be bitter and keep cashing you, use you as a motherfucking milk cow, bro. Fuck no. What the fuck? So you gotta fight, but you can't be rude, disrespectful. You treat them like an outsider. Gotta look out, especially a baby mom, bro. Especially, bro, if you get a bag, bro, if you get across like a few million, look out for them. A lot of people be mad you look out for your baby mom more than your like mother or brothers and shit, especially ones you ain't super close with, but you will throw them nice little, you know what I'm saying, handsman, like, bro, I got you on this. You know, it's nothing, gang. But fuck that. That shit dead. And anybody else, like a cousin and a couple cousins I fuck with, I'm throwing them a bag, bro. If I ever come across some money, I ain't gonna lie.
Can't take the baby to Italy for that time. Yeah, like not trying to be around her or keep her away from him. It's just, I don't want you to take my son. That's what he was filing.
There's a lot of situations, man, when you don't take the text message serious, that something end up happening to the child. We've seen that a lot of times, whether it's when it comes to domestic issues.
They say, the signs were right there.
The signs were right there. So him filing this restraining order based off of the text message that she's been sending him is a right move for him to do.
I'd like to challenge a few of the things that you said.
Okay.
Okay. Who, Mel?
Yeah. In terms of weaponizing a fan base to bully you,
they're both doing that.
They both are doing it.
I don't see how she's done it.
Now we let you get a runway to get all of your shit off. Let's have the conversation without us triggering one another. Because I'm not trying to trigger nobody. And please don't trigger me. And this topic could be triggering.
It's very triggering.
I done been through every aspect of this. The second that she left him, fan bases were weaponized. Because you had the Disney girl, the Beyonce girl, the clean sister act girl's fan base saying, yo, dog, you lucked up. She should have never been with you. You's a bum. You clout chasing. Every chance you get, you mentioning a baby, you mentioning her. She don't want you. That was a thing. That was a real thing. I'm saying this as somebody.
Fam, it went on up here. We got into an argument about DDG.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He's right.
Did. We got into an argument about DDG. You took Chloe's side. I mean, you took Haley's side. We took DDG's side. We got into an argument about DDG. So it's not like he was the person that was throwing out the bully shit and she was just on the receipt.
All right, so I don't know if Melissa Ford being biased because she a female and she don't like the way DDG is coming across with his words to his baby mother and having his fans say she did this, she doing that, she acting crazy, she being psycho, she want, you know what I'm saying? The stuff he said she was saying in a text message. But I get what she's saying, bro, at the end of the day. Especially if that's the mother of your kids, bro, or the mother of your child if you only got one, which they do have. They only got one child together. But I just don't get the point of bashing a young man if he don't really know right from wrong and you really don't got the right guidance and you can judge this person about what they've been through, about how you come across on what they seen in their past, bro. No, and then try to be the better person than being a father. Like, bro, fuck you at the end of the day. Like, who are you? Can't tell nobody nothing. So I don't see what's the point of her coming across trying to treat DDG like he ain't shit, bro. And this man came a long way. And I know he got to be better as being a father, but, bro, don't just sit and blast a young man, bro, for what? But I ain't gonna lie, I just wanted to touch basics on these little 3 topics, these situations. If I did miss something, we really gonna get into it on these other videos. It's 1:30. I'm probably about to lay it down, go to sleep, gang, or watch a movie. But it's been a real one. Thank everybody for looking out, showing love to the live. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Tonio Talks, man. We gone, bro. Appreciate everybody, man. Don't forget to hit the